Mats is back from our break.
Hi.
So during the break, we
Uh,
quickly rolled up our stats. And just to show people what we've got now. So we've got a slightly higher stamina, a higher skill, and the same luck.
but not as many magic.
Yeah. So we've now got 2 scrolls of stamina, 1 scroll of luck. We've got a creature copy, an ESP, Fool's Gold, illusion, 2 levitations, a shielding, and a fire.
Yep.
So yeah. We'll probably
Feeling a little bit better.
Yeah. Oh, should we change our name?
Yep, this guy died.
So Master Nareth. You could just do Master Nareth the
So
second.
bring up. I feel like we should play it differently, though.
Yeah.
You know, like he's not the headstrong idiot that we were before.
Yeah. Oh, we've got the buzzy noise. Oh, it's gone.
Sorry, say it again.
There was the buzzing noise again, but it's disappeared, so it's all
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I'm having my phone at arm's length.
Ah.
Let's make this character female.
Yep.
So generate a female name. No. I can see how this generator works. Lady Nifnon.
Nifnon.
I feel like it just takes 2 syllables and slams them together.
Yeah.
Mrs. Ow Easton.
Ow, Earson.
Mrs. Apesarist Vegigoth.
Oh wow, that's a mouthful.
Oh, you think that's a mouthful? What about Queen Del Sublob Del Sub Del Let it's DLESBLUBARED.
Delsa.
Delesblorb Porry.
I think no.
What about Mrs. Lowonged Pasmuk Gipgloop
Wow.
or Geekloop? I'm losing faith in this random name generator.
Yeah.
Okay, Mistress Jalar.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So, mistress, and then how do we spell that part?
It's just JLAR. Jalar.
Cool. Need to change our picture.
So we
as
need
well.
What about the Yennefer one?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, sorry. Is it that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good. Excellent. So, we are off to fight Balthus Dire for King Salaban. We're the...
We're a student of Wizard Yore.
Yep.
Yeah. We're a little headstrong, that's fine, but we're not an idiot this time.
Yeah, this time we've got brains.
And we know how to get past the ape dog and the dog ape.
Yes.
We're a herbalist, here to treat blah.
Yeah.
Or blag.
Okay, so herbalist. Here to treat blag. Time to head in. So, this time, do you want to creep around the wall? Or
I want to follow the group.
follow the group?
Because they'll know the password.
Sounds good.
Right?
Yeah.
They're going to be like, oh, they changed the password again. What? I thought it was rotten tomato. No, it's grapes.
Sounds perfect. Cautiously, and keeping well out of sight, you creep through the darkness around the edge of the courtyard. There are two groups of creatures in front of you. To the right, you can see two human-like figures talking under a torch fastened to the wall. To the left, a group of four creatures of varying shapes and sizes are sitting around a fire eating.
I mean, there's less light by the torch. You're less likely to be seen.
Hmm.
Maybe.
But the
What's your opinion?
well, we know that he employs creatures that are quite varied. So possibly the four creatures could be guards
Maybe.
that might know. Um,
But already this is turning out so different.
I know. I can
Up
almost
to
roll
you.
a dice.
Sure.
Alright. If it's a 0, we go.
0 is humans.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a 1.
Okay.
To the fire we go.
Group around the fire.
Oh. A motley crew sit around the fire. A warty-faced orc is handing out scraggy chunks of half-cooked meat to the others. A snarling dwarf with green skin is complaining about the size of his piece, while two scruffy goblins, a man and a woman, are cuddling each other. They giggle and laugh, and every so often she slaps his ugly face, causing more merriment. As you approach, they stop and turn round to look at you with unwelcoming faces. They sneer at your neat appearance, and the female goblin whispers some comment to her companion. In front of the dwarf you can see an open box. You can just make out a few rolled up pieces of parchment within it. How will you respond to their cold reception? So you can sit down with them around the fire, or ask if you can join them.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about either of these options.
Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have put down a bookmark.
Put a bookmark down at the very start, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh well, it's just the start. Let's
I guess we ask.
I don't know, maybe it's like a show of force. Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I'm meant to be here. How does it work in orc culture? All I know is that meat's back on the menu.
Right. Meat's back on the menu. We want to...
I'm a little confused about the face slapping.
Yeah.
And it's an ugly face as well, but sure.
Let's sit down with them.
Okay.
They're rather taken aback by your audacity. Rather than waiting for them to talk, you act aggressively and demand to know how to get into the Citadel. Oh no, this is not what I was expecting. They point to the main entrance, obviously a little bewildered by your confident manner, and whisper amongst themselves. The orc tells you you'll need the password scimitar to get in. You ask about the contents of the box, whereupon they get agitated. How do you wish to proceed? So we can press them for more information about the box. I think it's best to leave them to it and head towards the two men you saw earlier, or press on towards the Black Tower.
Ooh. I like how. Yeah, I like our show of strength. That was a good option.
Yeah.
They're like, this
Yeah.
girl knows what she's doing.
So, do you want to go chat to the two people by the torch? Or do we want
I know what's in the box.
I kind of want to know what's in the box, but I'm worried that they're gonna take it badly.
Mm-hmm. I know, let's push our luck a little bit. It's only the beginning.
Yeah. Alright. The group becomes suspicious as you press him for information. The dwarf springs to his feet, brandishing a wooden club, while the goblins and the orc grab swords and glare at you. You will have to fight them. You may use a magic spell.
Nah.
Nah, let's just fight.
Once we chop the orc's head off, they'll...
You draw your sword just in time, as the dwarf is almost upon you. Time to fight.
Okay. Okay.
So we can choose to escape during the battle.
Just
We got this.
kill them all. They have to beat us by 6 to even...
We've defeated the dwarf. Time to face the goblin.
Easy. Ooh. He's much easier. There we go. Done.
Oh, now the orc.
Okay. It's actually less skilled than the goblin,
Yeah.
but more fat. I wonder if this sort of thing happens in the courtyard all the time.
Yeah.
And like those two guys are just gonna be like, yep, killing in the courtyard again.
Gotta be squabbling over something. Woohoo! Afraid that the commotion of your battle may have attracted attention, you peer out into the darkness. Nothing seems to be happening. Going through the pockets of the creatures, you find 8 gold pieces, a copper-coloured key, and a jar of dark, creamy ointment. Turning to the box, you can see the pieces of parchment within, which are inscribed with runes. Your heart leaps as you realise that these are spell scrolls, which, as you well know, are very valuable. Looking at them more closely, you're able to identify them as scrolls of creature copy and enhanced strength. Place them safely in your pack.
Ha ha.
Alright.
Right, I kind of want to push our luck a little bit more. I want to find out what the men.
Yeah.
But like you said, we should put down a bookmark at the start so that we don't have to roll our stats all over again
Yep.
if we fall victim.
There we go. Bookmark placed. Cool. Let's go chat to the 2 men at the torchlight.
I just wanted to eavesdrop, really.
Yeah.
But like this book is
The 2 men are dirty and unkempt. As you approach, you hear them arguing loudly about the price of a dagger. The taller of the 2 is obviously trying to sell the dagger to the other. He argues that the dagger is enchanted and is worth more than the other is willing to pay for it. As you come closer, he grabs you by the arm and asks you for your opinion on the price of the weapon. So we can tell him that it's worth 5 gold pieces, tell him that we think it's worth 8 gold pieces, or that we think it should be sold for no less than 10 gold pieces.
ooh. Kind of want to be a dick here and be like 10.
I reckon if they say
And then
10...
when the guy, then like the other guy like, I'm not buying it for 10. We'll go away and we like buy it for 5.
Yeah, although I don't think the guy will sell it to us for 5 if we say it's worth 10.
Mm-hmm. This is the difference between these books and just like your normal RPG.
Yeah. So we've got 8 gold?
We do. We just nicked it.
Yeah. I'm tempted to go with 8.
Just middle of the road.
Yeah. Because we've got, conveniently, 8 gold pieces.
I'm just like, The guy with a dagger has grabbed our arm. Do we want to
Yeah,
piss that guy off or the guy
that
without a dagger?
that's true. Oh no, from the drawing it looks like they both got weapons.
The drawing's not always accurate to the.
True, true.
I mean, it's start of the adventure. Any of them are good, right?
Yeah, and if it goes awfully, we do have our bookmark.
Yeah, middle of the road.
Alright. The tall man agrees and persuades the shorter man that this is a fair price. The short man mumbles and curses, offering 6, then 7 gold pieces, but the price has been fixed at 8. If you have the 8 gold pieces, you can offer to buy the dagger yourself. Or you can keep your coin and use a fool's gold spell instead. If you don't wish to purchase the dagger, the short man eventually agrees to the price, buys the dagger and leaves. You can then talk to the old man or go to the Citadel.
Is it really enchanted?
Yeah.
Although I feel we'd be remiss to not buy an enchanted dagger if it is.
It could be useful to have one. But there might be a situation where we want a dagger instead of a sword.
And if we need this 8 gold later, we do have the Fool's Gold spell.
That's true.
I think it's better to save a Fool's Gold spell rather than 8 gold.
Yeah, I'd agree with
right?
that. I definitely agree with that. Alright, should we buy the dagger ourselves?
Yeah.
The dagger is indeed a work of art and was undoubtedly worth a fair price. The blade is made of a shiny metal and the hilt is a peculiar green leather, inlaid with stones. You read an inscription which tells you this is an enchanted throwing dagger which never misses. In a future combat, you may use this dagger to throw at an opponent. It will automatically inflict 2 stamina points of damage without the need to roll for attack strength. But you may only use it once. You put the dagger into your belt and set off towards the Citadel.
Ah, yes. The known quality of daggers is they are one use. I
Oh,
was kind of hoping for just like a +1 to
well, this is new.
curvy wind.
Yeah. You set off towards the Citadel. Although the night air is calm, you hear a faint whistling which rapidly gets louder and louder until a strong gust of wind suddenly hits you with such a force that you can barely move against. You shield your eyes until the blast retreats slightly, and as you open them, you see a ghostly female's face inside what appears to be a living whirlwind. She mouths words at you, which you cannot make out, but some seconds after she finishes talking, the message reaches you. She seems to find your appearance offensive and is challenging you with words of abuse. You grab at your sword, but she laughs. If you ignore her and continue walking, turn to 161. You can stop and talk to her, or try and use a spell scroll against her.
I mean, I do like talking.
Me too. Yeah, let's have a chat. You attempt to speak to her, but she begins to torment you, blowing you off your feet each time you rise. Test your luck. Yeah.
Okay, good.
You try a simple ploy to get rid of her, hoping she's not too intelligent. Looking into the shadows, you claim to see another similar creature. She claims you are mistaken, but you are convincing. She nips off to investigate, allowing you to rush to the Citadel entrance. Turn to 218.
What a lame trick.
Yeah.
You're not the only wind lady around here. Look, there's one over there. No, there isn't. Yeah, there is.
I can
Okay.
see it. Oh, alright, I guess I'll go see them then.
It's like she just got weirded out and doing.
Yeah. Oh. In front of you is a large wooden door, firmly locked. You can neither knock for the guard or use a strength spell. Guess we
Knock,
knock.
knock. Yeah. We know
Door
the
opens.
password.
Large British, not British, creature steps out when we
No.
know the password.
Alright, or do you know the password? I'm British.
Oh, that's interesting. It's a. Do you remember? I mean, I remember the password, but it's interesting that they ask.
Yeah. I guess in the original book, you could be like, I know the password, and then it'd be like, yes,
Ah, that's
in you
true.
come. Or it would be, what is the password?
Yeah.
Or the Ganges. That's a, like the river?
Huh.
Or is that a. I'm not sure how Ganges is spelt, if I'm honest.
I'm not sure either.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it's not those two options.
Yeah.
Skimitar.
Creature grants an approval and opens the door to let you in. You're in a narrow hallway. Continues for several meters, ends in a doorway, or we can go through the archway downstairs.
Do we want to follow the same route as before? It didn't seem too bad,
I'm
as long as we don't
tempted.
shake his hand.
Yeah.
Or if we do shake his hand, it's not gonna, because we'll end up with a +1 to skill anyway.
Yeah. Wouldn't be a bad thing. Shake his hand, make friends with him, get the because we also get the seeing mirror.
Yeah, let's just do exactly the same thing we did before.
All right, creep down the steps and try the door. We're going to charge the door.
Yeah.
Aha! We're not going to use our spell scroll because
It's a tomato.
yep. We shake his hand. We're going to be
Or good
friends.
morning to you. I'm a Seamus. Lose a skill.
Yep. Ask him the way onwards.
Yep.
And then we've got the doors. So we ask him for his advice.
Yep, that's what we did.
And then we went for copper.
Not.
Do you want to see what
It was 22 before.
Ah, yeah.
Changed.
I think all of them change.
They must. 207 354. Okay,
So
let's do the same thing.
Yeah, go for copper again. Long corridor. We're not going to use our spells. Not going to use our spells. We think it's time to die. But oh wait.
Those aren't 207 and 354.
No. They're new ones.
Do you want to go get some wine?
Yeah. So it's copper for wine, right?
Yep.
We see the creature. We want to have a chat with them.
Sure. We'll try some red this time.
Yeah. Ready to try the wine. Let's go for the red. Taste the wine and nod. The vintage is indeed excellent, with a refreshing fruity taste. You try a little more and start to feel lightheaded. You receive 2 stamina points and 3 luck points for finding such an excellent beverage. You thank the elf and press onwards.
Holy shit. I mean, that won't do anything because we haven't lost any of those yet.
But we will have used up luck because we had to test our luck.
Oh yeah, we had 1 test of luck. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's back to...
Yeah.
Good. Avoided that entire encounter by just drinking red wine rather than rosé. It does mean that we don't get the broken weapon thing that he had.
Yeah, and we don't get the extra fire potion. Fire scroll even.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fair enough.
You happy with that?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to try and do the door slowly and quietly again.
Yeah.
Dark room, stone golem, table. There's 3 chests.
We can just take him this time with our increased skill.
You reckon so?
Do you want to put down a cheeky bookmark?
Yeah, go on.
A wee cheeky bookmark.
Just a wee cheeky bookmark. Okay. So we want
Just
to
go for the boxes.
go straight for the boxes.
Yeah.
Yep, so he breaks from his trance, steps towards you, make for the boxes. Time to fight.
Yeah, so he needs to beat us by 3 to hurt us.
Yep.
And this is why skill is such an important stat in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, he did it.
Yep.
He double did it.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, we're not really rooting for you, Golem. Let's calm it down.
I saw that. Cheeky little, is it going to be a 6?
That would have just been a tie anyway.
Yeah. The golem crashes to the ground and breaks into pieces. With relief, you walk over to the boxes to examine them. Which will you try to open? The first, the second, or the third box?
Well, I was going to open them all, but now that you've given me a choice.
Yeah.
The third?
Yeah, let's go for the third. That's what I was thinking as well. The box is solidly made and you cannot break the lock with your hands. You draw your sword to try and hack it off, and as you do so, the box falls on your shin, causing a nasty cut. You must deduct 2 stamina points. Your sword will not break the lock. How do you wish to proceed?
Do you have a key?
Yeah.
Let's try and open the second box.
You struggle with the box, try one open, you blunt your sword. Should we try the first
Fantastic.
box?
Why not? We've tried all the others.
After some struggling, the box opens and inside is a silver key. What would you like to do with it?
Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, I'd like to use this silver key to open the second box, please.
Okay. The key turns, and removing the lock, you open the box, find another key. This time cut in a glowing green metal. Try it in the third box.
Sure, why not?
The key turns, the lock clicks open, and you look inside the box. Inside the box is a glass jar, and inside this jar is a spider. This is not a normal spider. This creature has the face of an old man. He's talking to you, but you cannot make out what he's saying. A noise startles you, and you spin round to see that the door, the one you came through, is beginning to open. Put the jar in your bag and make for the other door.
Okay. So, there's a YouTuber that I like, Canadian guy, who talks about you find a little man in a jar in the forest. Do you let him out? And he is of the opinion that always no. You don't know why that man is in a jar. He's probably there for a good reason. Don't let him out.
Yeah.
Now, this little man has the body of a spider.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's not let him out. You open the doorway and step forwards into a passageway. which runs eastward for several metres and then ends at the foot of a staircase. You climb the stairs and eventually find yourself in a narrow passageway. A short distance ahead, you can see an opening into a large, well-lit room, and you press on forwards.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the railroad. The room you're in is some sort of grand dining hall. A long table, large enough to seat some 40 or 50 people, stands in the centre, edged with chairs. Various doors and passageways lead from the room, but you're particularly interested in two wide staircases which lead upwards to either end of a balcony overlooking the hall. Paintings and suits of armour decorate the walls. The room is empty. What would you like
Yeah,
to investigate?
the page says you are particularly interested in the staircases, whereas my brain goes suits of armor.
Yeah. So we can go left staircase, right staircase, look at the paintings, or look at the armour.
Paintings.
Yeah.
Paintings are never.
Paintings are portraits of various lords and countesses prominent in the kingdom of Crag and Rock. Behind a chair at the head of the table is a portrait of Balthus Dyer himself. He does indeed look a powerful adversary. Add one luck point for the warning of his appearance, but lose one stamina point for the feeling of fear he instills. Really?
But you literally lost health over that, and we were on full luck, weren't we?
Yeah. And we're not allowed to look at the armour anymore.
Okay, we're definitely gonna get attacked by suits of armor.
Yep. Do we want a heal, or should we wait until we get into another fight?
Maybe we've got two.
Yeah.
Let's heal. It does feel early on though, doesn't it?
I know.
But the game has shown us that we can get scrolls throughout the adventure.
It's true. Alright. We're on 15, which feels a little bit less terrifying. Right, what you thinking? Left or right stairs?
Let's go the right way.
Yeah. I like it. The stairs are well worn and creak under your weight. Cautiously, you climb up to the balcony.
That seems like the best possible option for stairs.
Yep. Along the balcony, there are 3 doors. Which one would you like to take? Left, middle, or right?
How come it's open the door to the left, try the door in the center, or investigate the door to the right?
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I didn't.
What
I
was
didn't
with
see
that?
That's ominous.
I feel like investigating.
Yeah. Let's investigate. The door opens and you enter the room. It's quite large and is decorated with various carvings. It looks something like an artist studio, and a number of unfinished stone statues line one wall. In the centre of the room, a large stone gargoyle is standing on a stone carved box. As you enter the room, the creature creaks as its head turns towards you. Slowly, it comes alive, hopping down off its pedestal. It blocks your way through the room to a door on the far side.
Actually, that's a grotesque, not a gargoyle.
So we can draw our sword in advance, we can use spell, we can look through our bag for something else to use, or we can try and nip out of this room and try the middle door. Or we're not allowed the left door anymore.
No. That's weird. Why wouldn't you let you? Oh, God, I don't know. These books are weird sometimes.
Yeah. I'm not going to click the button to see what's in our bag. I'm just going to have a quick look at our sheet.
Yeah. So equipment. It's not a scroll. Bit of a leather armor and then. Wait, did we not get
So there's others.
them? Oh right. It's all mirror. We have a spider in a jar. Jar of ointment. He does look very dry skinned. Land. I don't think there's anything here that would help.
I don't think so either. Okay, should we fight it?
Sure. How tough can he be?
You advance and take a swing at the creature. With a clang, your sword bounces off its stone body. Realising you cannot harm it with a weapon, you may either cast a spell or pull something from your backpack to use.
I guess we can cast a spell.
I guess so.
Or ointment. Throw a load of ointment on the floor.
Yeah.
Make it slip over.
Maybe the ointment changes its skin from stone to like flesh. I'm not sure why the orcs would have that though.
I feel like we're gonna get beat up by a
A gargoyle.
naked devil man.
Sorry, it's just the way you said that.
It's happened before.
Oh dear. Alright, let's cast a spell. So our choices are fire spell, creature copy, or we can try and leave.
Oh look, we can leave. Let's just leave.
Should we just leave?
Seem.
Yeah. You listen at the door.
I just.
Oh no.
I was gonna say I just like that. You walk into a room, becomes alive. You hit him with a sword, and you're like, what's in my bag? Oh wait, let me look at my spell patch. Gonna leave. Bye.
Yeah.
He just stands there confused.
You listen at the door and can hear squeaky voices laughing and squabbling. You try the handle and the door opens. Inside is a brightly coloured room. A few small beds are in one corner, and strewn about the floor are small mannequins of various brutish creatures. Along the right-hand wall is a large box, and just beyond the box is a door. In the centre of the floor, looking up at you quizzically, are 3 infant creatures. They are human-like, but have green skin, pointed ears and slit-like eyes. What will your approach be?
We don't kill babies.
No, we don't kill babies. I don't think we've got anything to offer them other than the spider man.
Yeah, have some ointment.
um,
Let's do the confidence trick
yeah,
again.
let's just be confident. As you stride past them, the little creatures watch you silently. They seem merely to find you interesting. You feel that something is not quite right here.
Uh-oh.
You leave the room and head down a short corridor. Some metres down, you find yourself at the foot of a staircase. This is a spiral staircase which leads right up into the Citadel tower. You climb the stairs cautiously and eventually arrive on a small landing with 2 doorways in front of you. Left or right?
Why? Why do these books love going, hey, here's the right option, the wrong option. Oh, you want a clue as to which is which? No.
I know. They're really bad for it.
Left.
Okay,
Just because we went right up the stairs and it seemed right.
seems fair. The door opens, allowing you into a large circular room. You scratch your head quizzically. In the centre of the room you can see a small island, surrounded by a wide trench, on which stands a chest, locked with metal fastenings. The trench is too wide to jump and is very deep. Just inside the door is a length of rope. A door leads from the room, opposite the door you came in through. How will you deal with this strange conundrum? So we can ignore the box and walk around the trench to the other door. Try casting a strength spell and leaping across the trench. Or pick up the rope and formulate a plan.
Okay, I know this one. So, first you take the chicken over.
Mm-hmm.
Then you come back. and then you get the grain, then you leave the chicken. No. Yeah, then you bring the grain over, then you bring the chicken back, then you take the fox over, then you go back and you get the chicken. There you go.
Yeah,
Done.
perfect.
No, my question is, why can't we levitate?
Yeah,
Seems like the perfect levitation.
absolutely. In fact, it seems like a perfect use for our double levitate spells. Like,
Mm.
if one ends, but as we open up the chest, it's okay, because we've got the other one to get back out again. I'm worried that if we use a strength spell and leave it cross, that we'll get stuck.
Mm-hmm. Let's just pick up a rope and formulate a plan.
Yeah. An idea strikes you. You tie the rope into a loop with a slip knot at the end. Whirling the rope around your head, you try to snare the chest. After several throws, your loop goes over the chest and the slip knot tightens around it. You pull and the chest shifts. You pull once and it falls over the edge and down to the trench. But to your dismay, the weight of the box is enormous and it pulls you right over with it. You can either use the levitation spell or fall, I guess.
Why? Why would it now give us the choice of levitation?
I know, right?
We're an idiot again.
There's a tiny
Okay,
little part of me that wants to see what's in the trench.
I mean, what have we done that requires rolls since our last bookmark?
I think we had a fight.
Yeah, we had to fight the golem.
Yeah.
Oh, let's just fall.
Yeah, let's just fall then.
Honestly.
You fall into the trench. Frantically, you try to grasp the edge as you tumble over, but without success. Head over heels, you tumble down the pit, and your last memory is a final crash. You hit the ground below, which kills you instantly, and you fail in your mission. I don't
Honestly,
I don't know what I was expecting.
yeah, you can eat your dead dove.
Oh, right.
I was gonna say, do you think that's a good place to leave it for the night?
I think so.
It's like an early finish this week.
Yeah, let me just jot down.
Don't fall into trench.
Right stairs are good. Painting is scary.
Art isn't worth appreciating.
Door on right equals gargoyle.
Mm-hmm.
Do not equals don't fight.
Don't kill babies. That baby room is a bit weird, right?
Yeah. Middle door equals babies. Question mark. Okay.
Before we sign off, I'm just gonna check whether this is a Ian Livingston or a Steve Jackson. Fantasy. Which one was this? This was Citadel of Chaos.
Yeah.
Is in fact a Steve Jackson. I knew it.
Yeah, there's just something about it. Alright, well, thank you everybody for joining us. It's been fun, and
Had a blast.
we shall see you again hopefully in 4 weeks' time.
Yeah.
Because it's February this month.
Because it's February. Yep.
Yeah. Alrighty, stay safe everyone, and thanks for joining us.
Bye.